Hey guys, I was just playing around in my little nail space and was doing some gel polish ombre, and I thought I would just video it for you as a tutorial, so it might help any of you out there that are struggling to ombre with gel polish. I'm going to use my favourite two colours from the Glitterbels collection. So we have got You're Beautiful and a Rainy Cloud, which is a really pale blue. These are my absolute two favourites, so we're going to use those. With ombre, it's one of those things, it's not easy, especially not with gel polish. I started out practicing using a sponge, and my god, did I get angry. I either could not get the blend right because the sponge was taking away too much product, or I was leaving air bubbles once I'd got the blends that I wanted, and eventually I just gave up and said I'm not doing it anymore. So I thought, right, one day my clients were asking for it and I was just telling them no, I can't do it, I'm not doing it. And one day I sat there and I thought, well, I'm going to have to, because, you know, it looks beautiful, it's popular, and it's just one of them things, when you do nails, you have to keep trying until you find a way that works for you. So this is not the right technique, it's not the wrong technique, it's just my technique, it's the way I do it. So if it helps any of you guys out there that are struggling, then brilliant. So I'm just going to make sure I've got everything on my desk, and then we will continue with it. Okay, so before we start, I'm just going to show you the brush that I use for my ombre. It's from the Glitterbels gel brush art brush collection, and it's the sort of rounded edge one. Show you the difference to the square one. I mean, I do use both of these, so it makes no difference which one, but I'm going to use this one today. So I'm going to pop You're Beautiful at the top, and I am absolutely not concerned at this, on this layer, I'm not concerned about that blend at all I'm doing is just getting those two base colours down, and I want to put a nice even coat so that, you know, it's the base layers done. There's not going to be any parts that need extra layers. We can just focus on the blends then. I'm not worried about getting that You're Beautiful on my brush, because wipe it off and off you go. So I'm going to get my brush. Now I've got an even layer of those colours on, and I'm really gently, with no pressure at all, just going to start moving You're Beautiful down into Rainy Cloud. Again, it doesn't need to be neat, I am just starting to push those colours together, and so it's sort of marbling the colours together. You can see it's not neat, it's not great, but it doesn't need to be. It's the first layer, so don't be freaked out and disheartened by that. I'm going to pop that into the lamp for 60 seconds. Okay, so that's had 60 seconds in the lamp. I just popped you on pause. I'm going to go in now with my second layer. And then I'm going to do the same again. So I'm just going to go slightly above where that blended bit starts and start moving it and tapping it across. I came up with this way of doing it when I was just, you know, like I said, I'd been stressed out, and I thought I'm going to have to find a way to do it because it's such a popular thing. I mean, everybody loves ombre, don't they? It's just not something you can get away from in the nail world. So, I mean, who wants to get away from it, because it's absolutely stunning. So better to learn it, and this was just, it was a way that I found was a lot easier than with the traditional sponge method. So I'm just really gently tapping over those areas. Just going to remove that bubble there. And then it's going to go in the lamp again. And and then we're going to do the third and final layer. Okay, so we're going to do the final layer now that's cured for 60 seconds. So, you know guys, I know it's a faff. It is a faff to do this, but you do get faster at it. The more practice you have, the faster you get at it. So you just got to be patient with yourself and give yourself a bit of time to grow and develop these new skills. Okay, so finally, last time, and this is going to be so much easier now because we've already got those 2 layers underneath. So we're not going to have, you know, nails showing through at this point, just the colours that are already there and cured underneath. So I'm just going to bring your beautiful down and then go again and do the opposite and work our way upwards. Until we're completely happy with the way the blend is starting to look. I mean, it's never going to look amazingly perfect before you've top coated it. I always say that. Have faith in your technique, and once that top coat's on, it's going to help to blend it all together better. Look, you can see where it's bubbling slightly there. Don't worry too much. As long as that product is cured all the way through, the top coat is going to take out the unevenness from the surface that we've made using our brush. And you're just going to see, you'll see, once that top coat goes on, it just helps to blend it all together and makes the whole thing just look amazing. So that's had its minute again. We're going to go in and top coat. You can use this technique with almost any colours. I mean, there's not been a colour I haven't used it with yet. It is hard when you start using it on blacks and things like that, but once you've perfected the way you do it, you can do it. It's the same way I use pink and whites. It's the same way I ombre pink and white. Look at that. So here was the finished result, guys. This is a picture for you so you can see the colours, how they are, and how the blend is true to life. The video wasn't showing it up great. I did video me taking it out of the lamp and showing you it in better lighting, but my very, very small but very, very loud puppy decided he was going to bark really, really loud at the end of the video. With his great big bat ears. He's super cute, so we'll let him off. But yeah, that was my technique. That's how I do my ombre. Hopefully it will help you guys out. You can follow along and do let me know how you get on with it. This is something that is included in the Glitterbels gel polish online course, design course that is. And at the minute it's an absolute steal because it's only £50 to do the online course. If you are not with me and you're with one of the other educators, you may learn to do an ombre in a different way, which is absolutely great. All of our educators are incredible, and they all have a huge skill set. So whichever way you learn, you will come out smashing an ombre. But yeah, I thought I would share this so it may help you if you can't do it with the sponges and you can't do it the way you were trying. Give this a go and let me know how you get on. Good luck.